kids. Fuck the kids? Yeah.
When I say, who's the master? You say,
What is up, guys? Showing Off the King here, back with another toy review, and today I have the honor to bring you my review for the Takara Tomy Transformers the Movie Studio Series 86 Coronation Starscream. And I am super excited for two reasons. Number one, this will be my first Transformers review of 2022, and this will also be my first review of Starscream of any version, and my very first Starscream that I owned in the 86 version, the original G1 format. So again, here we have, I was able to score this at Target this morning. I walked in and he was just sitting there looking pretty. I screamed like a little girl, and then I grabbed it. And if you guys have ever watched any of my hunting videos, you would know what my scream sounds like. So here it is from the side, here it is on the back, and he comes with a host of accessories. Here you can see him in his Coronation outfit. You can have a little backdrop, his chair, and he comes with his crown blasters. Cannot wait to get this thing open on the side and again on the front. Let's get this thing open. All right, so we are back. Everything is unboxed. I am super excited about doing this review because again, I have not owned a Starscream before, so it is very exciting to finally get one. And it looks like he is number 1 in 6-inch scale. Again, I will show you him next to some other Transformers at the end of the video, but for right now, let's just focus on Starscream himself. And before we do that, let's look at the accessories that he comes with. So here first we have the Coronation crown. There we go. And again, it looks like they knocked it out of the park. It looks really good. I love the gold. I love how they painted the inside blue to match his color scheme. I love the ruby quartz they have on the side, on the tips of the crown, and on the side here. This is a really solid piece, and it looks amazing. He also comes with the shoulder pads that attach to him, and it goes over, and again, I'll show you how that looks once everything is attached. It has the little gold trim on the side. Very nice, very accurate to the movie. And then we have 2 sets of blasters. I actually like this a lot because you can have them on the sides, and again, you can also have them in his hands. So it looks like, though, this one is to be held in his hands, and then the blue tip ones, I believe, are probably the ones that go into his arms, as you can see here. All right, so he also comes with his Coronation Cape, and as you can see here, it looks really nice and really accurate to the movie. I love how it has little ruffles and stuff in it, and it has that kind of goes out so you can make it bigger, or it goes in like when it's on his back, or if he wants to kind of like, do like an exaggerated pose, you can make it wider. I really like how they did that. Only thing they could have made this better is if they had this like a bendy wire cloth cape, but again, I'm not complaining. This is awesome. Then we can move this out the way, and then we can look at his coronation seat, his throne. This is like really good material. I'll bring it up close. You can kind of see the notches and everything in here. It looks very Cybertronian on the side. And then here on the back, you actually have spots and stuff for his equipment. And I'll show you how that stuff fits on very soon. Here we have the Decepticon logo. I mean, this thing is amazing. So what you can do is you can port the crown here, like so, and then you can port in his guns here and here, like so, and then these get attached to this. like that. Like boom. Let me fix this one so it looks a little bit better. Yep, like that. Like that. And then you can port them in to here, like so. Or something to that effect. So basically the crown, stores everything. And last but not least, you can also port his cape right there. Isn't that awesome? That is fantastic. Look at that. So we'll push this back and then we'll take a look at Starscream himself. And he looks amazing. Like, I really love this kind of like not smooth, like panel line, like looking Starscream. He just looks absolutely amazing. Bring it over here so you guys can see, get a nice little close up. Like, yeah, you can kind of see how he looks really rugged. You can see the panels in his jet boot, his jets, his burners. You can see here on the shoulder where the guns and everything will come in. And I'll show you how you put everything together soon, but I just want to give you guys a quick 360. Oh, love it. Love it, love it, love it. Let's get a close-up of his face. And however basic it looks, you can clearly tell that is Starscream, the leader of the Decepticons, for like an hour. If I remember correctly, like I said, it's been a while since I watched the movie, but if I remember correctly, he took over after Megatron ended up killing Optimus, and I believe that Optimus ended up killing Megatron at the same time. It was like a double kill, and then Starscream took over. He had his coronation. I believe Galvatron may have come back, ended up killing Starscream, and then Starscream ended up turning into a ghost. Again, it's been a long time, but I do believe that's how it went. If I'm wrong, you guys can correct me in the comments below. I won't be offended. So this is Starscream again. Articulation looks solid, but again, it's pretty basic for a transformer. Again, I will transform him, but I will not be doing it on camera. This is my first time with a Starscream, so I'm not going to drag this video out, you know, doing a transformation live on video. But if you guys do want to see a video like that, just let me know in the comment section below, and then I'll do a separate video later on just detailing the transformation. So let's go ahead and get his coronation outfit on so we can see how that looks before we transform him. So first things first, let's start with the cape. Let's get this off here like that. So now what you do is you lift this up like so, and then you should be able to pop this in here and then bring the plane back down, and then you can kind of bring it out like that and kind of have him doing his little sweep motion. Spread his legs and kind of have him doing this like cool little yeah, I know that sounded weird, so yeah, forget that. All right, so then we can put on his shoulder pads with the guns, and I guess that's just a simple matter of popping this on. 1 second. All right, so here we have with the shoulder pads attached. It was a simple matter of finding the right grooves, and then this piece here goes into the hole here like so. And then you can kind of have it independent where this one goes down and then this one can kind of go out. And because his fingertips are articulated, he can kind of still close and open his hands and kind of have like those little cool action effects. And then finally, you can just go ahead and add in his crown and place that on top of his head. And there you have it. Coronation Starscream. Megatron. You were never right to lead the Autobots or the Decepticons. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just a big kid. I love this thing. Now, the only negative thing that, again, I'll say it's a negative, but it's only just probably like a minor gripe, is that obviously with the cape, he can't sit in the throne with the cape on. So you have to take the cape off in order to get him in the seat. So let's go ahead and do that. Take that off. Put that back on the back here. And then we should be able to simply drop the stuff on camera and stuff like that. And then his wings fold back. All right, and here you have him in his coronation, in his throne. Again, the cape is on the back of the chair with the other blasters. And you can see he can sit fine in the chair. He looks pretty awesome. Love, love, love this figure. All right. All right, we are back trying to finish up the rest of this review. Here we go with the transformed Starscream Coronation version. And again, I love it. He kind of has that G1 feel and that look that we love from the original movie. Again, now I do know that there was the Earthrise Starscream that came out, and this is essentially the exact same one. I never got my hands on that Earthrise Starscream, so this is brand new for me, but I do understand that there's a lot of people, if you already own the Earthrise Starscream, you know, this one is not going to really be might be your cup of tea. For me, again, even though I kind of enjoyed Earthrise, you know, the original Transformer movie was kind of what got me into this figure. So again, this is really good for me. And again, if you look at the top, from my understanding, from what I've seen online, the only major difference is this gunmetal paneling that they added to the top of Starscream. And I believe there is a pattern on the Earthrise figure that's different than this one. If I'm talking about any sort of negative, the only thing that I would say is like right down here in the middle, in his chest area, they kind of left that hollow. I thought that was kind of weird. And again, once you look at him on this end, again, it's like very hollow. You can clearly see his arms. I wish they had like some sort of panel changes on that one, just to kind of make it, you know, look a little bit better. But other than that, again, you have the null blasters on the side. This thing is amazing from top to bottom, in my opinion. Again, once you get the throne, you can probably use some other 6-inch style transformers to kind of fit in there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and transform him back to robot mode, do some size comparisons, and we're gonna get out of here. All right, so we are back here, and he is back in his coronation outfit. And I have to admit, out of all the Transformers that I own, this has probably been one of the more easier and more satisfying transformations. It didn't take a lot of time. It wasn't as cumbersome as some of the others. So definitely kudos to them on that. But again, here we are with some size comparisons. So let's start with a Beast Wars Rat Trap. You can kind of see how Megatron stands up. I said Megatron. Starscream stands up to him. While we're at it, let's continue with Beast Wars, and we'll add in a Optimus Primal. Let's go ahead and move him over here. Yeah, let's kind of add him like that. So we have an Optimus Primal next to Starscream. And again, why not? Let's bring in one of the best Beast Wars figures that they brought out, Dinobot, looking quite amazing next to him. And then we have the Transformers Red Cheetor. This is the non-transforming version. But again, they all kind of fit that 6-inch scale motif. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Let's go ahead and move these out the way. Then, let's see. And again, for shits and giggles, let's bring in Transformers the movie Grimlock in his transform state. You can see he kind of towers over Starscream. We'll bring in another Grimlock. This is the Transformer video game Grimlock. You can see them next to each other. And if you guys don't know, I am a huge, huge Grimlock fan. So I have damn near every iteration of Grimlock. So let's bring in my masterpiece Grimlock with his crown. This actually, I actually believe this is a KO. Yeah, I think it's a KO. But again, you know, I don't care about KO versus regular. I was not about to pay like $400 for a masterpiece Grimlock when I can buy a KO that looks just as good. So that's him next to him. And then my favorite Grimlock of all, let's see if I can get him down without making him fall, is boom. My third party Grimlock from the video game. And he is gigantic next to Starscream. Yeah. And why not? Since we're here, let's go ahead and bring in the Beast Wars Megatron as he looks next to Starscream. Yeah, looks good. All right, final thoughts. I actually think this is an amazing figure. I'm so glad to have it in my collection. I'm going to play around with him for a while before I figure out his final pose. But let me know what you guys think. Comment in the section below. Thumbs up the video. This is Showing Off the King. I'll catch you in the next video.